And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Trey Murphy.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. The scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray, and it's Jordan in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, in the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Darius Garland is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And we're late in the season, and coach, both of these teams battling for playoff position. So, does that change your approach at this stage?
Well, no doubt. Obviously, you want to win the game, but you've got to consider your overall postseason situation, potential matchups, injuries, etc. You might need this win, but if not, then you need to consider just how much to push.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Jordan, a screen on Garland. For 3, Murray. Jordan's shot is off. On offense, here are the Clippers. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Williamson after the Clippers pick up 2. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Collins.
Superb use of length by Collins, going straight up with all his reach to protect the rim.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Shoots the 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Lopez passes to Garland. Here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Lopez with the bucket.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. Good. Nice job down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Leonard. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. The fader. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Williamson against Collins. Williamson looking it over. Lets it go. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Back to Leonard. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard inside. Can't cash in from close range. Pelicans trail by 4. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland kicks to Leonard. They could use a bucket, and the layup is up and in.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray, good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And so Garland will bring it up for L.A. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
For 3, Murray controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, I love the activity there from Zion. He was all over that rebound.
Lopez nails the wide-open jump shot. Lopez has got 6 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Williamson left side. Rejection by Collins.
Well, Collins is a capable defender, especially when he gets the positioning he needs to block shots.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Donnie's checked in for the Clippers. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a quick check of the stats for Garland. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Williamson left side. On the wing, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And then Collins slams it in.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Garland against Murray. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
Williamson against Jones. And a beautiful finish by Williamson. Williamson's got 6.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside Leonard. Back to Garland. Jones sets the pick for Garland. Off target from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Murray with it. Jones covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
They throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for John Collins. Batum comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Garland.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
Here's Mathurin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trey Murphy. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And, unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Poole with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Back to Poole. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job at guarding without fouling.
Count it.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now, here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Mathurin. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Here's Poole. Out to the right wing. Bay wide open, and he fired. That 3 off the mark. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you, Kevin.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here are the Pelicans now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Messi, guarded by Jackson. Mathurin against Poole. Over Mathurin. Poole no good. Clippers leading by 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Dunn. Batum wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Clippers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Murray's checked in. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Fear. And the Pelicans miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points last game. Bay against Mathurin. There's a screen to the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he can attack.
Murray against Garland. There's the lob to Jackson. Messi grabs the rebound.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batuma's out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Dunn. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. So it's the Pelicans now. It's a 5-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. For 3, Murray, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Dunn passes to Garland. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fears with it. Guarded now by Jackson. They set the pick. Here's Fears. He's coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and they pick up 2. Fears has got the game tied up here for New Orleans. It's Garland with the ball for L.A. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Mathurin. Pelicans with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Jackson finds Dunn. And they get it. And stolen by Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about Murray? More than a little glide in his game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, they failed to break this guy's rhythm. Maybe a break in the action will help.
Checked in for New Orleans. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. The Clippers, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They set the screen. Looking to end the run, and Fears pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 4. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
Jackson dishes to Garland. Done outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the dunk by Jackson.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-5 run. Now Fears. He's got 7. Murray, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Clippers trail by 10. And here is Garland. Nothing on the board. Jackson, a screen on Murray. It's stolen. Goes up to the stripe. The Clippers grab the miss. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. That bucket in no time at all. And that's 12 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Murray against Garland. To the right side. Pass to Bay. To the wing on the left. Here's Fears. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And let's take a look at the story on Chris Dunn. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 6 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Angeles with some changes. Jones checked in for Batum. And it's Leonard in for Benedict Mathurin. Clippers trail by 7. Now, here's Garland. Scoreless thus far. Jones against Leonard. No good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity, and Murray finishes it off. Murray's got 26. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
To Bay, and here's Jones, and a miss there on the triple.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Leonard kicks to Garland, to the paint. Here's Jackson, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 8th in free throw percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's deflected. Stolen by Collins. Outside Garland. Back to Leonard. Garland finds Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jones, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you guys.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. so for the Clippers. Lopez comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Garland. And New Orleans also making a change. Fears he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Leonard. Jones kicks to Collins. Leonard sets a screen for Collins. Lopez outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Clock at 6. Lopez a screen inside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Nice work by Lopez in close. Given how tall he is, he should continue to look to score from there.
Pass to Bay. Fears with it. He's got 7. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now Mathurin. Outside, Jones. Leonard the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Okay, Brook Lopez. We see you can still get up.
Stan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly kick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
Right wing, down low, and Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Clippers trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots from the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And they call an illegal screen here. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. 4th, the Clippers.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in, and Poole subbed in for Fears. Poole against Mathurin. To the paint, here's Queen, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
For New Orleans, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he can't get the first one. Jordan, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for L.A. They trail by 16. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside, Jones. Lopez, a screen on Jones. Jones kicks to Collins. And the Clippers miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jones looking for an opening. High post Lopez. No dice from the high post. New Orleans leading by 16. Pass to Queen. Outside, Jones. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Pelicans.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Garland against Murray. Leonard looking over the floor. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
One shot.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Clippers trail by 16. And here's Garland for three. The offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. New Orleans has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Back to Collins. Pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Jordan. New Orleans leading by 16. Now here's Murray. 90 seconds now into the second half. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for it. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Collins, a screen on Jones. Leonard finds Collins. And stolen by Jordan. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jordan with the screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Outside Leonard. Lopez outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Murray. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Williamson kicks to Murray. Shoots over Garland. Count it from 12. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clipper Spirit.
Take a look now at the numbers for DeJounte Murray. He's been dominant over the last month. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. Here's Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his teammates. Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, he spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Pass to Queen. Here's Murray. And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got 33.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Jones. Now Collins. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. No good from 11 feet.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Murray, no good.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Garland surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Leonard attacking. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got 12.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Murray. Driving the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, this is what Coach wants to see. Murray's going after shots without any hesitation.
Now, here's Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Out left to the wing. Inside. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. This time checked in for Lopez.
For Los Angeles, number 8, Chris Dunn.
And LA has possession. Garland the pass to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
That free throw, no good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Good on the second free throw.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Pass to Queen. To the middle. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Williamson. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Collins. 6 to shoot. And the Clippers miss again. Pelicans leading by 23. Murray the pass to Queen. Murray against Garland. On the wing, Murray. 37 points for him. And he gets it to go. Murray's got 39.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Leonard against Jones. Tries from 16. Basket good. Leonard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, This will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And the basket by Jones.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard against Jones. Leonard the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Murray outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Leonard the pass to Collins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 6 points for John Collins.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
And they double up Murray. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Leonard. Jones kicks to Murray. Stolen by Garland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
And, man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
Murray the pass to Williamson. And Jones sends it back. A floater done right side. Garland dishes to Jones. Collins kicks to Leonard. Over Jones. And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Team the pass to Williamson. Over Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Leonard. Over Murray. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Substitution here for the Clippers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Collins. Batum comes in for Jones. Sanders checked in for Leonard. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Garland. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Bay comes in for Herbert Jones. Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. Here's Fears. 10 points for him. Pass to Bay. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. Dunn looking over the floor. 58 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Missi grabs the rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Poole against Mathurin. Now, here's Poole. Defense right on him to end the cold streak. No good that time.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Done outside. Back to Jackson. And it's blocked. And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Isaiah Jackson out there with Batum. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. New Orleans leading by 20. Murray the pass to Queen. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Puts it up from 12. Messi. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Dunn, the bounce pass. The three from Garland. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Fears. Dunn against Murray. To the paint. Here's Messi. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Garland against Murray. Outside Mathurin. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Messi.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Bay against Mathurin. And he drops that one in.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Murray against Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And he sinks the second. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now done. Leonard on the wing. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. really has turned things around.
Murray kicks to Bay. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Murray against Garland. Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Bay with the screen for Fears.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Stolen by Jackson. Done outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Fears with it. Pass to Williamson. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Garland, the pass to Leonard. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
There's the pick. Rocket 6 to the inside. Nisi. And Nisi throws it down.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson, a screen on Williamson. Offensive rebound.
Pelicans foul. DeJounte Murray. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Isaiah Jackson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Collins checked in for the Clippers. Derek Jones comes in for Benedict Mathurin. He hits the second from the line. So, Coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Outside Garland. Drills the three-pointer.
And I'm surprised Garland had the wherewithal to beat the clock there, but this guy sees everything.
Pass to Poole. Here's Queen. Now Fears. Here's the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jackson finds Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Pass to Fears. Bay against Jones. Inside, Queen the pass to Looney. Poole on the wing. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Motkovich is checked in. The free throw off from Jackson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The tray. A nice shot by Fears.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Pass to Poole. Down low. And here's Bay. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
And he makes the first.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Good on both. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Garland with a screen for Leonard from past the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Williamson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Jordan with the screen on Jones. Jones dishes to Murray. And they double up Murray. Good D by Lopez. Clippers trail by 21. Jones the pass to Collins. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
No good from the wing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And it's Murray penetrating. To end the drought. Offensive rebound. Jordan. Lopez with the block.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pass to Queen. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. Can't hit that one. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, DeJounte Murray.